going on, my brother?
I'm chilling. What up, D?
Welcome to the Smooth One Perspective, and I'm your host, the Smooth One.
Welcome to the Smooth One.
So, this is pretty much like what I want to ask you a few questions. I know you're inspired by rap artists.
Yes.
Things you come to become a rap artist and inspired you. And what was your setbacks for becoming a rap artist and putting your music together? What type of problems you had? And also, who inspired you as far as how in the past when you were young?
Well, I always like music. Music is pretty much in my family. My Uncle Calvin, he was a deacon, Christ Tabernacle, did a lot of singing, got albums out. You know, so music was pretty much in my family. My Uncle Kenny, he played the guitar. You know, he had a beautiful voice, made anybody cry. So I kind of just picked it up.
As far as music-wise, pattern yourself New York style rapper, or do you have any influence from the South?
Well, I try to stick to my New York culture. You know, I am from New York, but I try to keep my music more unique. I don't try to as much as stick with the sound that's up to date. I don't have a problem with trap rapping. I can trap rap, but I like to deliver something a little bit more smooth, a little bit more different. If you need something trap, I'll give it to you.
Now, as far as the trap, a lot of the trap music has a lot of vulgar language. How do you feel about the vulgar language compared to when you first started entering into the rap game?
Well, the trap today it's kind of a mixed influence. You know, when I was growing up, it wasn't trap, it was called gangster rap, hardcore rap, and that influenced us to be thugs. You understand? The trap these days, they talk about popping pills and, you know, just doing things that shouldn't be done.
I remember that at one point they had like all the top rappers go to this secret meeting where the record executives from all the top companies. And right after that, that seems to turn the rap and clothing into what it's turned into now. Free, open, you can say whatever you want, however you want to say it. That's the industry standard. Now, how do you feel about the so-called
microphone gangsters? Microphone gangsters, I'm sure as any person from my era, they're just punks. They can say what they say on a mic, but when it's time to get dirty and grimy, they're not about that life. They need somebody to do it. I come from the era of the Locks and Rough Riders. You understand? This is the era of rap I grew up in. If you was going to ride, you was going to ride. It wasn't just on the mic. You know, back then, you know, a lot of artists was doing hard time because they were in the streets. You know, a lot of these artists, they're not in the street. As you see, I grind hard every day just so I can go to the studio and produce my own career. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It's a step-by-step basics. I have kids to take care of. I can't keep my focus on music as much as I would like to. But as they say, it just takes one.
Okay, I got a question. How do you compare Nicki Minaj to Queen Latifah and MC Lyte?
Well, during that time, women were a little bit more concealed. Okay, so Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, they spoke a powerful word. Nicki Minaj, she is a powerful person, don't get me wrong. You know, I've seen a lot of her interviews. She is a great influence on women for the positive things that she has to say, but understand she also has a job to do. You know what I mean? And she has to produce music. And it just so happened in this day and era, sex sells bigger than anything.
Okay, so that brings up Miss Cardi B.
Miss Cardi B, once again, a great lyricist. Her message for the younger female crowd is backwards, though. She needs a little bit more empowerment to show our younger females that you don't have to be a slut to make it.
I personally feel that she's a J-Lo that must have had a little too much.
she might just have been, but her message to the younger females is totally opposite. You know what I'm saying? I wish she was being more of a empowerment instead of telling young girls, you know, if you can't get a job and you're struggling, to go out and find a sugar daddy. You know,
so
what's the purpose of that? You want to live the rest of your life off of man.
Term, the sugar daddy gonna put some red bottoms on you, and you're gonna be his so-called trophy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that man had to grind hard all his life just to get that little bit of money, and he's willing to do what he wants to do with you, and all you do is look at him as a sugar daddy. So Cardi B message to the young females is very backwards. You know, I come up from a very family-oriented background, you know, where it was, you know, wife,
okay,
that you had to get married.
We'll go into the male rappers today. How do you feel about Drake?
Drake is honestly one of my favorite rappers. I was a little misconsumptuous about when he first came into the game, but as I heard more and more of his songs, I came to respect his lyrics play. I came to respect his point of view. Things that Drake have done, nobody else have been able to really do. You know, I've never known an artist to actually just make a diss song that goes #1 on the billboards for weeks.
Okay, so that's like comparing him with Biggie, going against Tupac.
I'm not gonna say
no. I'm just saying as far as
he's in a good category. He has a real good head on his shoulder. You know, I hope that one day I can get an opportunity to collab on a song with Drake. You know, that'd be a big inspiration for me. But I like his path in life. He doesn't really preach a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? He's very positive. He's always been that way unless you force him to get out his lane and then you meet a different Drake.
Okay, now Jay-Z has been around for quite some time.
No bad words on Jay. So Jay-Z is one of the first hip-hop artists that I actually started listening to as a kid. You know, it started out with his first Blueprint album, where I actually fell in love with every song on the album.
Because like the first rap song I heard was, you know, the Sugar Hill Gang. You know, talking about that macaroni with the chicken.
Yeah, you
like,
know, Jay. In due time, Jay style has switched up. You know, he was more of a fast rapper. You know, you at that time you could put him in a category with Busta Rhymes and Twista, but then he calmed down. You know what I mean? And he went a different route.
Now, some rappers are politically, you know, misconstrued. Okay. Now, how do you feel about Kanye West?
Kanye West. The things that have been going on with Kanye West, I just honestly feel like he's lost. I get his message as an African American and where he's coming from. It's just being preached the wrong way. I don't know what has happened to Kanye West. The Kanye West I'm used to is the college dropout Kanye West.
Okay. I'm assuming that a lot of people don't understand, like, when you have a loved one's death, it affects you in a different way.
Yeah.
I feel that since his mother passed,
he's been more torn apart.
Yes.
More distressed, and it looks like he hasn't just been able to keep it together. It looks like he's being influenced in his day-to-day life. You know, I just think Kanye West is lost.
Okay, my next question. With your particular type of music, what is the message that you want to put out for the kids that's growing up now, because right now these kids, they don't really know too much about the rap from the past and how rappers don't pay homage to the rappers in the past, or try to bring something up from the past. Like, even though I had a bad incident with Curtis Blow, he did what he did, he does his thing, but everything is out. How would your music change the mindset of the youth that's growing up with positive influence?
Well, I try to preach a different message. A lot of my songs, I try to stray away from the cursing. I don't preach a message about taking pills. I generally like to make party music, but good party music. You know, something where you can actually sit back and enjoy. I don't want to influence the kids in a bad way. I just want to see smiles and people dancing. You know what I'm saying? That's my message.
So, okay. The way you're talking is like you want to do like hammer type stuff.
Some hammer type, yeah. You know, it sounds just about right.
Get it in and nothing negative.
Yeah, that's just about right. I don't want to be too negative in my lyrics. You know, negativity is not in my life. I'm not going through no negativity.
So a little bit kind of like how DMX changed from the cursing and stuff.
Yes. More biblical. Yeah. I try to stick more than that. You know, I collaborate with my brother, Haas, Adeline, Valentine's Jr. You can look him up on SoundCloud. Our voices together are really good. It's something special. We made a lot of great hits. From my assumption and from my fellow peers, you know, they really like our music. They like the message that we preach. You know, once again, if it does need to come down to where the lyrics need to get a little bit more disrespectful and a little bit more hardcore, then I'm fine with delivering that. But that's not the message I need to preach.
You're trying to appease to an audience.
Yeah.
To further your.
Yeah. You know, I don't try to just make one song, you know, stick to a certain genre of music. You know, I can do trap, I can do gospel, I can do reggae. You know, I just try to flamingo around to see what sounds nice. I'm not a trap star. I wasn't raised up off of that. I was raised up off of Fabulous, you know, and things like that. So trap music, I don't get down with the mumble rapping too much. I don't find it appealing. It's nice music for certain people, you know.
Yeah,
but you leave that to like Future and those guys.
Music is Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, you leave that to those guys. I'm not really with it, but I do like to make certain good songs. You know, songs that's relaxing that you can actually hear at any time, that you don't mind playing when you go somewhere else because there's really no curse words in it.
So we're gonna put this still work. I got it.
Yes, work can still be done out here.
Coming on the Smooth Money's perspective.
Yes, Smooth One. Brand new money, we out here.
That's it, brand new money.
Brand new money entertainment.
This is a hard working man that's trying to put himself back into the rap game, and he puts stuff out, and I appreciate him having this interview.
Yes. Once again, B.
Here, play that.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished,